Hey, what's going on, fellow humans? People of the YouTubes. So before getting into my upper body training from week 6 of this program, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my progress with it so far, or more specifically, give you some numerical data on how the total volume of my bench press training has progressed. As I've stated in some of my previous Road to Stronger Bench videos, the plan for the first 6 weeks was to increase both volume and intensity week to week. I should note that I train upper body 3 times a week when I can, but I've only been tracking and programming for what I call my main bench press day, which is what this little ghetto chart represents here. Anyway, so as you can see, I've increased the total volume from week 1 to week 6 by almost 3,000 pounds. Now, when I say total volume, I mean the total poundage that's calculated by multiplying the reps times weight times sets. So the easiest example of this is in week 2, where I completed 5 sets of 8 with 200 pounds, which gives you 40 reps times 200 pounds for a total volume of 8,000 pounds. I increase my intensity each week simply by reducing the rep range and increasing the weight. Week 1, I worked with as low as 185 pounds, and week 6, which I just completed, I was working with 230 pounds. For week 1 and 2, it was pretty straightforward to make sure the volume increased, simply by doing 5 sets of 8 with 200 pounds on week 2, rather than 185 through 200 pounds for 5 sets of 8 on week 1. So starting on week 3, I began adding back off sets just to ensure that my volume would still be increasing from week to week. If I had just done 6 sets of 5 with 200 pounds, the total volume would have only been 6,300 pounds, so even less than week 1, let alone week 2. Every 2 weeks, I would change the rep and set range. Week 1 and 2 was 5 sets of 8, week 3 and 4, 6 sets of 5, and week 5 and 6, 10 sets of 3. So this 6-week block essentially had 3 microcycles that would change every 2 weeks. The game plan now over the next 4 weeks is to start dialing back the total volume from week to week while continuing to increase the intensity. I will probably eliminate an upper body training day, most likely the wide grip feet up bench day, in order to ensure maximum recovery for the high intensity on the main bench press days. I may wait until week 9 before I do this, but I'll see how week 7 goes first. Without getting into too much of a rant here, mostly because I'm not experienced enough to discuss this subject, the next 4 weeks is to super compensate for the fatigue I've accumulated by ramping up so much training volume. This is how you peak in order to get stronger. If you continue to train in a fatigue state by training at ever-increasing volume and intensity, you will overtrain and you will temporarily get weaker. Anyways, that's the end of my rant. Please like and subscribe. On to the training footage here now. Later.